Yeah, it is. It's mixed emotions. We're obviously so proud that we, even sitting where we are on a ladder, that our Tiger Army they get out and they support no matter what, through thick and thin, and to have 92,000 people at the game to celebrate one of our greatest is something that we're really proud of, and we're just shattered we couldn't put on the performance that we really wanted to, and we're disappointed that we couldn't. So we'll look at the reasons why later in the week.
It had been a pretty positive few weeks. What was behind the sort of step back today?
Yeah, well, it was only realistically, it was only a step back in the second half. Like the first half, we were right in the game. And even then, some of our skill execution were just off. Just our clean, we just weren't clean with the ball, and then opportunities to go inside 50, we butchered the ball inside 50, and they capitalised. So our second half, I think we kicked 2 goals 8 or 2 goals 9. Just didn't get reward for effort. So we lost a little bit of spirit, but yeah, their polish was just a lot better than ours. And we'll look at those reasons why.
Was the writing on the wall when you get such a dynamic start with those 2 great goals, and then you just can't penetrate them? Their half-back line, Scrimshaw assists, when all these big marking backs just took it away from you so often, and sort of it was sort of wrote the script almost for the night. Is that how you saw it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, their halfbacks were very good, and we knew that coming in and it's not just one of them. And obviously Sicily played a really good game, and but they've all got that ability to intercept, and we just couldn't get through them at that crucial part of the game. So. We tried different things throughout the game, the way we moved the ball, things that we had on, plays that we put on them, things like that. But their talent shone through, which, like I said, we'll be better for it, but just couldn't get across the line tonight.
Despite the result, do you still take a moment to celebrate Dusty tonight?
Oh, it'd be disrespectful if I didn't. We're leading into a 5-day break, so we've got plenty of time to review this game, but. We didn't want to miss the opportunity to celebrate one of our best, one of our greatest players, and one of our greatest teammates. Our players love playing with him. He's never made it about himself. So to see him walking around the ground, just to acknowledge our fans, was a really nice moment. So like I said, we've got ample time to review the numbers and the reasons why we lost this game, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity to celebrate Dusty because he's been an amazing player for our club.
You've been in and around some pretty big moments right through your playing and coaching and your time in footy. You see anything more amazingly than that after a 48-point loss? Just how, it didn't matter. It was just such a celebration of such a great player.
Yeah. Well, he's unique. It's pretty tough to find someone that's got the credentials as Dusty. So he's up in the upper echelon of our greatest players. So, and that's why. To have as many kids that we had at training tomorrow that have been named after Dusty, things like that just doesn't happen. Or it does happen if you're a terrific player and a great role model. So, that was a really nice moment, but it would have been nice if we had got across the line, would have made it a lot better.
Tom Lynch didn't have a huge game, but it must have been great to see him back after a pretty lengthy layoff.
Yeah, it was. And he was obviously trying his heart out, and as he does, and he just gives us a really good focal point forward of the ball. He was a little bit rusty, obviously. He hadn't played for 10 weeks, and even in the last quarter we put him on ice just because of his game time, and we've obviously got a 5-day break. We've got a 5-day break right now leading into Carlton, so he can have a good rest now, and just didn't want to risk him in the last part of the quarter. But it's obviously good to have him back. He's a leader of our footy club and a terrific forward.
Did you have a few moments where you got caught up in the emotion of Dusty's 300th? And, that goal in the first term was one of those moments. And even post-game with that interview.
No, not during the game. We obviously wanted to celebrate him throughout the week, but then it was all business today. We understand that we had a job to do, and it was obviously great to see him kick that first one, and the crowd was amazing. But the focus was purely on beating Hawthorn, and the way to do that was through our method and system, and that fell away in the second half. So our players, our whole focus was about making him proud and putting on a performance that he'd be proud of. And as I said, the second half we weren't, and we'll look at the reasons why later in the week.
Tim Taranto obviously had a big game, particularly in the first quarter. Is it a nice reminder of what you were missing for so long throughout the season? It's only his second game back from that injury.
Yeah, it is. And Jacob Hopper was he came into my office 2 or 3 times this week saying he was ready to play. And the terrific talent. He's a terrific talent and a leader of our footy club, and we missed him dearly. So his last 2 games, he's come in, and it's no secret the fact that we've looked better with him in the team. So Hopper will come back for the Carlton game. So we're starting to get some troops back. Lynchy will be better for the run. So all those good players, now that they come into the team, we feel like we're obviously in a better position, but at the same time we still give our younger players the opportunity, as we have done.
There was a bit of chatter in the lead up to this game that Dusty might pull the pin, right? And he's made it clear, well, see you after the bye. So he's put that one to bed. What can you tell us, or what do you know at this stage about his future? No different than what we've spoken about before. He'll discuss that as it gets closer to the end of the year. Right now he's in a really good space. He's training well. He's enjoying training, and he's loving being around the footy club. So he'll need a break after this week. It did put a lot of pressure on him. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like the limelight, like watching all those highlights, and we love it. But it would have put him under the pump today, and he's obviously going to be pretty tired. So the 5-day break's come at a great spot for him. So he'll come back in on Friday fresh, as he has done, and we'll look forward to the rest of the season. And for a shy bloke who hates it, he's very articulate.
Yeah.
He spoke so well.
Yeah, he's awesome. And as I said during the week, and for a shy guy that around our 4 walls or within our 4 walls, he sees the game really well, and he openly speaks up and helps our younger players, and so that part of it not many people see and know, and we love him for it.
Was there an emphasis on playing him today at the MCG rather than interstate? Obviously you get such a bigger crowd, and we're celebrating the start of the game. Like, did the club really want to do that by having him play here instead of interstate?
Oh, it just worked out that way. In the end, it was a 5-day break going into the Adelaide game, and it just would have been too risky for him anyway. So, so it's obviously, the stars have aligned, and it's turned out that we've been able to celebrate him on the MCG in front of the Tiger Army, which is nice.
What do you hope to get out of the second half of the season from here after the bye?
Oh, well, we just hope that we can be competitive, and as I've said all year long, that we want to be really hard to play against, no matter where we sit on the ladder. And we want the performances that we put out on the park that our supporters are proud of. So we'll be working hard, we'll be training hard, and wanting to implement that every week. So consistent footy, we feel like we have been for the last 4 weeks. We'll lick our wounds over our break now and look forward to Carlton in 15 days' time.
Bolton and Graham spent a bit of time on the bench with some injuries late. Any update on Monera?
No, so Shay just had a corky. So that was okay. I think we decided not to put him on. And Jack Graham, late in the game, he's obviously had some soft tissue issues this year. To go back on with 3 minutes to go is no reason to put him out there and risk that. So no, everyone else was okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Adam.
Thank you.